I joined a new group and it's interesting because everyone in there is like doing like different diets and stuff like that. But what I see the most is people still trying to make a calorie deficit work for them. And I always want to say it's not that I don't think that it can't work. Of course it can. I also did calorie deficit diets throughout the years. I lost 50 pounds on Weight Watchers. So I'm not saying that they can't work. But what I've noticed is that when people, especially women, get to a certain age, it's like the hormones just take over. And they are the ones that are driving the bus. They're the ones that are deciding whether or not you're going to lose any weight. And I was thinking about the sheer amount of frustration I had when I spent, those 6 years of trying to keep the weight off. I kept bouncing up and down the same 15 pounds because I could eat a certain amount of calories in 1 week and lose 3 pounds, eat the same amount the next week and gain 3 pounds. And I'm like, how in the world am I supposed to get the weight back off? And then, we got mom going with low carb to help her get her blood sugar under control. And that got me going. And, I started doing more research and I found out what a powerful hormone insulin is, and that it will tell your body to tuck away the food and store it as fat. And I just, once I started learning about it and then started applying those ideas to myself, it was like, oh my word, that's been my problem for a long time now. Look at this. I'm like effortlessly dropping the weight because I wasn't eating the foods that was keeping the insulin levels running high anymore. And that felt pretty good. It's like the weight loss was nice, but it was more finally understanding what was going on with my body. Oh my goodness, what a relief that was. Something else that's interesting and just something that I've learned in the past like couple months. Actually, I would say it's like the last month. Anyway, learning that there are still foods that will raise my insulin levels again and make me put on weight. And one of them is yogurt. I had to have some yogurt because I got a urinary tract infection. Initially, we think it was from, I was in a hot tub several days in a row, off and on, and I think I got it from that. And then I had, I think, some kidney stones break loose and make their way out. And while I didn't get a urinary tract infection from that, I still had some yogurt just to ward anything else off. So I'm not sure if the yogurt worked or not. All I know is that my weight did go up. And I was kind of laughing at that because I'm like, well, good thing to know for future reference in case I ever get the stomach flu again. All I have to do is have some yogurt and that'll put my weight up. And I mean, I wasn't even eating it flavored. It had no sweeteners in it. It was the highest fat content Greek yogurt that we could get. And I would just have like a spoonful at a time. And I hate yogurt. I can't stand it. So the only way I could choke it down was like I would throw some smoked salt on every bite, and that's how I would get it in. But anyway, interesting to know that that is enough. And I mean, it's not even that the calorie intake was higher, it's that it specifically taps the insulin levels. So anyway, that is all I have to say for today. Thank you so much for listening. Bye.